I have been doing this CSS for 5 hours. Well, we've all been there before. We've been doing CSS for a stupid amount of time, needing to each and every small part of the web page, whether it be the size of each element, the margin or padding, every single little part that just doesn't look right if you don't do anything. If only there was a better way. Oh my god, is that really it? Is that the solution? Okay, so Bootstrap is a thing. So how do we use it? Well, I got here a basic HTML page for a Bootstrap example. And let's just see how we can use Bootstrap. Well, on here I got the Bootstrap documentation pulled up, and looking here to introduce Bootstrap into our website, we need to create a new file with a meta viewport, proper responsive behavior. So it's this. So you just copy and paste it into our title there. Looking back at this, let's read more, including Bootstrap CSS, place link. Okay, so link. So find this link. So copy this link and put it back into our HTML page. It's a bit long, but it's a HTML page. Oh, okay. Yeah, accidentally hit that. So looking back, so you want poppers, so which means buttons change colors when you click them. So it's probably these scripts. So just add them to the end of the body. Yeah, and that should be it. So if we go into the basic HTML, we have hello Bootstrap, and you can see that it is a bunch of different things. You can go to your list, put like class equals to text info, something like that. Going back to it, and it changes color. Lot of different things which we will cover soon. But there is one thing I need to. But moving on, there's one thing we should probably talk about. So although Bootstrap is quite useful, you probably do not want to copy and paste these tags every single time. When you want to create a new page, although you can download Bootstrap and that, I find it easier to do this simple thing with Jinja. It's an extended thing that we haven't learned. Looking at this VS Code folder, this is actually the code for the web page paper trail. So looking at the templates folder, you can see this layout, which is your normal HTML that you see, the navigation bar, and that in the Bootstrap in the paper trail basically up here. Looking here, it's just a normal one. However, if you scroll down here, around here, you can see this block content. Well, what does this do? Well, basically, it extends whatever is in the layout with another file. So if you want to use this but in another file, you can just say block content Jinja text, and it will put whatever you type inside the thing, and you just apply it to this HTML page. I'll give you an example. Opening up home.html, you see you need this Jinja tag extends layout.html, saying that it extends the block content here. You can see the tag block content and block content, and if you see everything here, it's just a normal HTML body to say different things. So looking back at the web page, the layout probably this bar up here showing all these headers, and the extended will be this central area here, seeing the welcome, the balance, top up these transactions, and this applies to every other page in this web app. It just extends from the layout.html. So you can apply this. I would personally, if you're building a lot of pages, would support that you would actually have these blog content. Now we'll be going into what Bootstrap actually does. So how does a Bootstrap work? So after you link to it, the main thing I see how it works is it just basically is a bunch of preset classes that you can name your blocks of content which have a specific style attached to it. Of course, it's not just like a very long CSS that has just a bunch of different permutations of classes, but it's basically you name your class a certain way, you have this style. It comes in many forms, like you've seen when I was setting it up. They can come in the color of the text, the color of the background, but it can be a little more nuanced things like size, how much impact does it have, is it very big, very faded, does it pop in your eyes, and simple stuff like padding and the margin of the text, which can be set to however long you desire. It can be very large, can be very small. It depends on what you put in the class. As you can see, for example, the margin is represented by a M, and for how large you want the margin, it will be followed by a dash and a number representing the amount of pixels. Well, it's not only that. We have top margin, side margin, top, bottom, left, right, and this is can be seen in the next letter after you have your class, which can be left, right, which is L, R, U for R, B for bottom, if I remember correctly. And if you want top and bottom, you can do Y, which is the Y axis basically, and you can have top and bottom, and I think it's X for left and right. So we'll be moving on to an example with the basic HTML page that we have done already. Okay, let's move on to an example. Looking at the same HTML document we have, but just with a table. It's just dummy data I use ChatGPT to generate. So looking at the web page, it's just this. So let's change a bit of use a bit of Bootstrap. Let's maybe change the text info to text primary. Changes that. Then maybe you want the table to be looks more like a table. So let's rename the class to table. See, a bit more table-like. And maybe if you want a different style, maybe stripped. No, wait, I think it's stripped. This way, let me double check the documentation. Table striped, sorry. Table S. Yeah. Sorry about this. Right. Yes, table. I think you need a table in front. Yes. Yeah. So it's like a zebra stripe. And you can do like table bordered. Yeah, just have the border around it.